Kicks it to George. To the paint. Here's the break. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Harris passes to Maxey. An easy 2 on the layup.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Outside Harden. Just over 2. Minutes played here in the first. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Embiid. Takes the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Now here's Harden. 20 points for him last game against Detroit.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Morris outside. Here's the great. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So
how the heck is that a foul, ref?
think of the 76ers, Richard. They've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against them. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000s, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
Maxey finds Harden. Deflected. Here's the great. Defended by Harden. Leonard on the wing. Pass to the great. Back to Leonard. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. The Sixers leading. Harden with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Harris passes to Harden. Screen by Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. The Sixers again can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Cousins. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And here's Harris. Embiid, a screen on Leonard. Harris against Leonard. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to the great. Tries a 10-footer. Kicks it to George. Here's the great. Defended by Harden. The great with the bucket. Give him 8 points now. The Sixers trailing. Harden to pass to Tucker. Embiid inside. Check by Cousins. Embiid misses.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Out to Leonard. Over Harris. And Tucker pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Maxey finds Harden. Pass to Tucker. Outside Maxey. Embiid with it. Checked by Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid passes to Harden. No good off the back of the rim.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Here's the great. That shot off the mark. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harris against Leonard. Harris outside. On the wing, Harden. To stop the drought. Got a hand on it.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Here's the great. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
So courageous. Taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. And Philadelphia.
Way to show up there, Pete.
Man, this ain't even close to being over. My guys ain't going away.
The basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Spins. From deep, Melton nails it from 3. And it's all knotted up.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's the great. Melton covers. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So
That's
a free throw coming up.
What did you see there, Rex?
You instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Now here's Melton. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Embiid. Shot from the low post is good. Embiid's got his second bucket on the night.
With inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Here's the great. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. It's George on the wing. Pass to Morris. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Embiid, a screen on Powell. Maxey passes to Embiid. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot.
There to say about how much Embiid means to his team and this city. After being hurt his first 2 years, he's been worth the wait.
And the 76ers making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Jackson comes in for George. Here's the great. 12 points for him. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Philadelphia has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And with Embiid, when he puts his foot on the gas, there's no stopping him.
A top scorer in the league since his inception. Not many centers who can stop this man. Uses so much power, almost unguardable.
Here's the great. 14 points for him. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 16.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Outside Tado. Out to the wing. Here's Thomas. Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. Pass to Harrell. Out to the right wing. Thomas. It's good. And the sweet setup from Harrell.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's the great. 16 points for him. Out to Powell. Now Jackson. To the inside. 4-3. Rebound by the 76ers. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Melton. To the middle. Oh, Covington with a block.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting only 37% early. Harrell with it. Outside Thibault. Pass to Thomas. This one for three. It's rebounded by Zubats.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Down low, Covington. Here's the great. Now Powell from outside the arc. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his fourth rebound in this one. From deep, Melton. Can't get it to drop. So the Clippers will take it the other way. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Covington, no good. The Sixers trailing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Thibault. The three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's the great. Melton covers. Pass to the great. Embiid brings a double team. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jackson can't get it to go. Powell against Melton. The three. And no good. Trying to get...
For everything. Auntie, you're not this good.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated. That's likely to change.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He had 63 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
From 13, Thibault finds Embiid. 3 on the clock. The Sixers again can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Oh, it's stolen. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Thomas. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Thomas has got 5.
I liked what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Morris outside. Here's the great. 18 points for him. Inside. Out left to the wing. Thibault with a steal. Pass to Thomas. Now Embiid. Outside Thibault. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Thomas. So it'll be 2 free throws.
The refs are giving you every call.
He's like running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor.
That's a foul? Sorry, I thought this
His
was a
efficiency has
contact
been
sport.
a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And that one misses. The 76ers have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And it's the Clippers on the break. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Out to Harris. Screen by Embiid. Pass to Thomas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. For 3, here's Harris.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think it's more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Pass to Jackson. Oh, stolen by Harris. Melton with the ball. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line.
Good foul. Smart play.
And he drops the first. He's off on the second. The 76ers shooting at about 34% here in this game. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Here's the great. Nice open look, but it's no good. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Here's Harris. Rebounded by the great.
He hasn't even made 1 point at this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
Pass to Jackson. Here's the great. Pounded by Harris. Here's the great. 4 on the clock. Count that one. Morris has got 5 points.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
To the paint. Here's Thomas. It's tipped. Here's the great. 23 points in the game. Pass to Morris. For 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Zubac. And he buries his first look.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Thibault. Back to Harris. Over Morris. Harris misses.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter. And it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something.
Kicks it out to Kennard. There's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. This game against Los Angeles here. Their first look at the Clippers.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
Pass to Embiid. The fadeaway. He got it up in time, but it would not fall. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And as we look ahead on our schedule, and now looking back on that first half, things were really clicking. Thanks for joining us. Time to head.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the Clippers with the ball. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. DeMarcus Cousins is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's the great, and at the point. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Cousins. Not going to go that time. The Clippers go the other way with it.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Down low. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Cousins has gotten his third basket of the night. Philadelphia shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Up top, Harden. Releases. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game. Since Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
George's shot is off.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Outside Tucker. Left side Harden. Oh, clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get...
We just ain't hit our stride yet. You'll know.
Said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Here's the great. Oh, big finish with a one-handed jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Outside for Harden. Tipped. And they recover it. Embiid finds Tucker. Clock at 4. Play clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. For 3, here's Harris. Leonard pulls down the board.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. B.A.?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Come get it. Come get it.
Here's the great. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The 76ers have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Pass to Harden. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Pulled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch, okay.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's the great, defended by Harden. The great, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now here's Harden. He's closely guarded. Tucker with a screen on George. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Clippers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Out to Leonard. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance. Leonard's got 13 now.
Amazing that catch-and-shoot jumpers were considered a weak spot for Kawhi when he came into the league. No one thinks that way anymore.
Outside Tucker. Puts up a three. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found this shot in the first half.
Harden misses. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's the great. Defended by Harden. Pass to Leonard. Here's the great. Does it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
They get it back. Embiid. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. 9 points in the game.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Here's the great. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting.
Let the boys play. Stop trying to take over the game.
James Harden picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers? Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to the great. To the paint. Left side wall. Here's the great. Maxey covering. Here's the great. And he's going to the line for 2. While he was going up. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
To the middle. Thibault with a steal. 3-on-3. Pass to Embiid. Melton on the wing. Lets it fly. The jumper from the wing off target.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
To the inside. Embiid with a steal. And here they come. Over Leonard. Embiid can't hit. The Clippers have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Picked by Covington. Out to Leonard. Here's the great. Maxey covering. Thibault with a steal. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here is Harrell. Poke loose. It's stolen by Leonard. Powell outside. Inside. The great. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Melton passes to Embiid. Tries to snap the cold streak.
Terrible.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. We've got James Harden. P.J. Tucker is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Harrell in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Leonard can't get it to go.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Harrell. Now here's Harden. Tight defense on him. 5 on the clock. No good there. So the Clippers will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. To the inside. Cousins gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Harden with a screen on George. Here's Maxey. Outside for Harden. George with a steal. Leonard on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harrell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Harden. Now Harrell. Right side Harden. Over to the wing. Maxey against George. They get it back.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Yep, that one goes.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Maxey. Pass to Harden. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Maxey finds Tucker. Outside Maxey. Harden with a screen on George. For 3, Maxey. The Clippers grab the miss. Cousins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's the great. Pure from 3-point range. Give him 39.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Harden, good.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Leonard outside. Pass to the great. Back to Leonard. 3-pointer. The rebound by Maxey. The 76ers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. At Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Harrell passes to Maxey. It's good, and the sweet setup from Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Maxey. Outside for Harden. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Here's the great, defended by Harden. There's the triple. The great, no good. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Harris passes to Tucker. On the wing, Harden. Clock at 6. Pass to Harris. Back to Tucker. Three-pointer. Knocks it loose.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Harden. Here's Maxey. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. He takes it in. The great played it in with a nice touch off the window. 43 points in the game.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
On the wing, Harden. Harris outside. Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100 points by Wilt. I think LeBron James' playoff scoring record, because a player is going to have to go to like 13 finals, and they're going to have to average 25 points a game in order to pass that. And then AC Green, he's got almost 1,200 consecutive games played. That's 15 straight seasons.
And I'd throw Stockton's assist record in there as well.
Yeah, no one's catching that because he didn't miss many games either.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Morris is checked in. Here's the great. No good on that one. Thibault, he's checked. And the second free throw is good. So it's Philadelphia now. Next up, the Knicks in New York. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Here's Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist of the night.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Morris outside. Jacks up a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Thibault with it. Down low. Tucker, the pass to Maxey. Knocked away. Now here's Harden. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tucker brings a double team. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two players.
You can't keep this going, MP. You don't have the stamina.
Outside Harden. Tucker, pass to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Outside for Harden. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Driving in. Here's the great. A rebound by Maxey. Well, the 76ers shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Pass to Harden. Puts it up from 17. Drained it for 2 points. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
To the paint. Here's Cousins. A rebound by Embiid. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 16-7 run. To the middle. Here's Maxey. The shot no good. And George with some nice D. Pass to Cousins. Here's the great. The kick out to Morris. Fires from deep. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Thibault on the wing. Leonard defending. Thibault passes to Embiid. And the shot's good. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid.
Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Well, the Clippers shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Leonard. There's a screen. And here's Cousins. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And that's just grown man strength from Cousins there. Able to fend off the physical defense. Nice play.
They swipe it. Here's the great going inside. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Harden fires away from outside. Unable to get that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. And Maxey over to help. Pass to Morris. Here's the great. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
They shoot again, and he sinks the layup.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the great.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Tucker with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Thibault, that's good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Morris outside. Pass to Leonard. Thibault with a steal. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.
In the house. What's up, MP?
What up, Coach? MP, we got one heck of a matchup tonight.
They can't stop you. They can't.
We have just about a half season behind us. The rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Morris, and it's the great in at the point. Now the Pistons with it. He takes it in, and a wide open look for Cunningham. A three-pointer, no good. Here's the great. Out to Morris, and the pass to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Stewart is screen. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Here's the three. That one doesn't go. And the Clippers will come the other way. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
So in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter.
Who's watching here?
Here he goes. The steal. At the elbow, it's George.
The length and the athleticism.
And when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's Bay. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bay. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's the great. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Deflections win games!
Gallows checked in. Here's the great. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Over to the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Now, the Pistons for years have been just chasing away to try to get into the postseason. And it felt kind of like a rebuild, but here we are. They've assembled a real promising core of young talent.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for George. Bogdanovich inside. Morris is there. Here's Cunningham. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. They have, and the Pistons' win percentage last season about the same as the year before. But, Brent, that doesn't tell their whole story.
I appreciate that, Kevin, to provide some context for the Pistons. And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Leonard on the wing. Pass to the great. On the wing, Morris. And the basket by the Great. The Great's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
So Pistons trail by 7. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ivy in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Diallo sets a screen for Burks. Pocket 6. Bogdanovich wide open. They get the rebound. The second chance effort. George with the defensive effort. Clippers leading by 7. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Great in the last game against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He scored 48 points, and as he always seems to do, rebound after rebound. When you look at the stats,
they're doing the same thing on the other side.
It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Inside, and stolen by Diallo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot.
Closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Outside for George. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Clippers leading by 8. Here's the Great. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor. And he's always in attack mode. And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
He kicks it to Cousins. The Great passes to Powell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pistons trail by 10. Playing top by Diallo.
As a playmaker, Ivy hasn't his value.
And so it's Los Angeles, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to...
Well, just my unbiased opinion as someone who averaged a double.
And now, let's take a second here. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's the great in at the point. The great passes to George. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing the shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere.
Here's George. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Pistons trail by 8. Outside Bogdanovich. Kicks to Ivy. Back to Bogdanovich. Misses the 3. Clippers with the ball. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. And they call the foul, so
that's not a foul! Are you kidding me?
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. With the putback. It's good on the putback.
Stewart really valued for the energy he brings to the game. That and that 7'4" wingspan, that makes a lot of things happen.
And Cousins gets it to go.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 11. Cunningham, a screen on Morris. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. To the wing right side. Cousins, no one around him. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Just great confidence from Cousins there. Once he gets the ball, he's immediately looking to pull the trigger.
Cunningham looking it over. Outside Bogdanovich. Bay with a screen on Morris. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Cousins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Down low. Here's the great Cunningham with some nice D.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham.
It won't last, MP. This is a fluke.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now Diallo. He has 5. The pass to Ivy. Bagley the screen. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends...
Shooting 2.
Guys hungry to prove they belong.
He's off on the second. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Diallo.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming.
What? Come on, ref. That's a soft foul.
Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Diallo. It's good. Diallo's got 9.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And the official signaled a backcourt violation. Not working. Here's Diallo. He's got 9. Here's the great. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble.
We'll take the lead. You'll see.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Noel. Cunningham is out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Bogdanovich in at power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Passes it to George. There's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, you got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
Cunningham outside. In the corner, it's Diallo. Back to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. And it's denied. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Marcus Morris is checked in for foul. Clippers leading by 17. Back to Leonard. Stewart with the steal. Bey passes to Cunningham. Now here's Stewart. He's guarded by Cousins. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Takes a step back. Bogdanovich, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming. On their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
2 points. That one goes.
Oh, get off, Isaiah.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Knocked away. The great passes to Leonard. Outside, George. They double him with Cunningham. Morris kicks to Cousins. A three-pointer off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
It is Diallo. That 3 off the mark. The Clippers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's the great. Jams it in off the great move.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Cunningham outside. Bay finds Cunningham. Here's the great. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. 11 feet away. No good on that one. The Pistons go the other way with it. Cunningham outside. Morris against Bogdanovich. That one misses. Some solid defense there from the great.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the great.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And stolen by Cousins. The great passes to Cousins. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's the great. He's defended by Bay. And foul on the shot. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Detroit. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Here's the great. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily.